Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Joshua with another custom toy review. And this morning, I'd like to show off to you guys another one of my custom figures. This comes from the Power Rangers Legacy line. This is the Gold Zeo Ranger. And so, just a quick glimpse at this figure, you'd see something completely different from him compared to the other Gold Rangers. That's because I went back on this figure with gold Gundam paint. And the reason why I did that is because when I originally received this dude for Christmas last year, just the gold on him didn't really look gold at all. All they did was they took the chest piece, the armor piece right there, and the arm bands, leg bands, and stuff. All that it was just like an injection mold yellow. In a way, it almost looked like a taffy yellow. It really wasn't gold at all. So what I did is I went back with it and just touched everything up with Gundam gold, and it came out pretty nice. Originally, this is what the yellow looked like. Something like this versus more of a gold color. And it took me about 2 hours to do because I just wanted to make sure that I did it as accurate as possible. I didn't want to half-ass it and just paint all over and mess up the whole entire figure itself. When you're doing repaints, it's very important to take your time and not half-ass anything. But yeah, check them out. And again, I'm not a professional when it comes to painting, so you might see a little bit of splash marks from on the figure in some places, like on his dick area. Can't really see it right there, but there's like maybe a speckle. Yeah, right there. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I painted the whole entire figure, all the gold pieces that you see there, even the trim on his wrist. All those are painted. I think it did a pretty good job on him, Pretty nice. I really like the way that came out. And originally, I was going to take some black paint and very gently go in here with a very fine paintbrush. Going that with a little ridge, it goes all the way around. Maybe paint this part all black and basically go back and paint the outlines gold, so that way it would stand out more. But unfortunately, I ran out of black paint. I was pretty pissed off. Actually, I didn't really run out of it. What happened was I accidentally left the cap on my paint slightly open, and I went back to it a week later, and it was rock hard. I was really pissed. With me, I used Mr. Hobby or the Mr. Gundam paint, or whatever the fuck it's called. I think they're done by the same company, just different names. But yeah, I just haven't had enough time to go off and order another vial of paint. But that's okay. He looks good the way he is, for now, until I go back with some black paint and, touch him up. But as for the articulation stuff, use... Fuck you, plastic. As I was saying with the articulation, it's pretty nice. Arms go up and down. Nice swivel. Arms. Back and forth. The hands are on a ball joint. Nice little 360 around. Fun stuff. Head. Can do a 360 if you wanted to. Down and up. Fun stuff. And as for the legs, they go about that far up, which, it's pretty good. I like that. About maybe this far backwards, it's because his ass. Nice, sexy ass. There's just some blocking it. And then his legs can be about, that far back. Foot is on a ball joint, so that's pretty cool. And he's pretty solid, compared to most of the other Legacy Rangers that I have. He just feels more solid. I really like the way they made this guy, other than the fact that he's like roided out. That's probably the biggest complaint I have with the whole entire Legacy set, is that every single figure they came out with, they're just they're too beefed up, like they've been working out too much, you know. And that's one of the things I like about the Lightning line, but I've never bought any of those figures yet. Because with them, they're more based on the Power Rangers like TV show, so they're more slim. But he does. But this Gold Ranger, though, he does look like a tyrant. He looks like a big giant, like Egyptian ranger monster thing. He's pretty cool looking, pretty intimidating. I can imagine him being back in Egyptian times, just sitting there on a throne, bossing people around. That's right, Pink Ranger, come over here and suck me off. I demand it. Yeah. Then another thing about the girl Power Rangers on the Legacy line is just they're so out of proportion. Every single one of them have like huge ass tits. I really wish that they didn't, make them so tiny with huge tits. They're just so out of proportion. It's unbelievable. But they're still pretty good molds, though. Of the figures, nice sculpts. And I actually bought another one of these Gold Rangers yesterday. And the reason why is because I'm going to be battle scarring that one next week when it comes in. What I'm going to do is, before I battle damage it, I'm going to go back and, like with this dude, I'm going to go back and paint everything gold. So that way I don't have to go back and repaint everything after he's done being battle scarred. I've done that once, and it's really hard to paint after you battle scarred because there's so many divots and explosion marks and stuff, and it makes it almost impossible. But yeah, this is actually a really cool figure. I really enjoy having this guy in my collection. And also, for a future reference, I am making a King Tyranno action figure, that Legacy, of course. And who King Tyranno is, it's basically, Jason with the his original Red Ranger and the Zeo Ranger morphers combined one. Kind of like Lord Draken, how he has the White Ranger and Green Ranger. Same thing, but with just, Jason. They've never officially released an action figure for King Tyranno, but I have a buddy on eBay who just 3D printed me a King Tyranno head, and I guess he's having some problems right now with his buddy from Britain, because his buddy from Britain is when he makes the 3D profiles, and he sold him the head. The head came out amazing, but unfortunately his little buddy's being a fucking Jew. He's being a fucking Juden, is what he's being. Which is kind of ironic because, a lot of Jews are in Germany. But hey, who can really complain, But anyways, yeah, his little buddy from Britain's being a Jew because he's not, releasing the King Tyranno vest that I need. So what my buddy's doing for me right now is that, originally King Tyranno is basically what the Green Ranger vest and the Zeo vest would look like. The gold Zeo vest would look like combined. Essentially, it's the same shape as this vest right here, but it has a little bit of different. It's a little bit different. For example, the gold Zeo belt buckle thing is right here in the chest. He has some of those weird lightning strikes on his side. And he has those weird like fang grooves that the Yellow Ranger's gold vest has on the edges right here. That weird, thing that goes down this way and down this way. And right in here, there'd be like a hole. And just a little bit, differences. But since my buddy has the gold Zeo Ranger vest, he's just gonna, send that to me my way. I'm gonna kind of modify it to make it as accurate as possible. And I also bought a original Red Ranger last night for like $10 on eBay, out of the package. I figured I could spend $10 and get a figure and see what I can do. But yeah, that's all I have for this figure. It's pretty fucking awesome. I really like the way he came out. And as for the sculpt and everything for the figure itself, I'm going to give it about a 9 out of 10. Because he's solid, he's sexy, and he's Jason. And Gold Ranger was one of my favorite. And again, my ultimate favorite was, of course, Tommy Oliver, Green Ranger. I always thought the Green Ranger is badass. When he was a bad guy, every single episode he came in, he'd just beat the fuck out of the Power Rangers, which is pretty cool. But that's all I have to say for this figure. 9 out of 10. Totally worth the money. And if you guys are looking for this figure, he's on eBay. But be prepared to spend anywhere from 20 to 40 bucks on him. He's one of the popular ones. And that's it for the video. If you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.